Hi, welcome back to another Terranscapes Rapid Fire Critique. Today we're going to be taking a look at a War Machine shack, and it's the first time this has happened, and I have no idea why, but the attachments weren't sent as like I can just click and open it. This is from Philip C., who submitted this, and so maybe Philip, if you put a comment that indicates how you made the attachment, because it's a little bit easier for me to just open them right in Gmail rather than I have to download them and then open them, and then it opens up in Corel. I could look at it with other software, but it's easier, but I hate Corel's instant viewer. Anyway, this is no attack on you, Philip. I appreciate you actually sending something, but I just want to know what you did that might be different than other people so I can steer them in a direction that's more easy for me. How's that? All right, with all of that said, well, let's jump into Philip's shack here. So Philip sent me a couple photos. This shack is intended for War Machine, and he wants, of course, War Machine, something industrial, a little steampunkish, a little rustic looking. And it's, oh gosh, I can't remember what he said. I want to say, looking at the miniature, I think I'm right, about 4 inches by 4 inches. And he sent me a few photos of it from different angles, so let's take a look at those. We got the other corner here, and oh good, I was hoping for a roof shot actually. Oh, and this is actually, that's an informative shot. That's interesting. All right, we'll start here real quick, and sorry, I'm looking, I'll give him an extra couple seconds here. I was looking to see if I'm clipping. First things, I love the wood over brick look. I really like that. It's not something I would automatically think to do, but I think it really helps capture that rustic feel, like this was a foundation that was put in, then, for whatever reason, they had to slap on a second level, but, they had to do it with less money, but then they shored it up. Like, that has a very nice built-upon look. I like the sliding door, and he's put in the railing for it to slide back and forth. Nice. Windows are framed. Looks like he's even putting glass. Great. Lots of great things going on in this building. For a small piece, it's going to really capture the eye on the table. At least I think it would. Taking a look at this corner, it makes me think about the basing and the vegetation. Oh, Philip, chip. Chips are going to happen. I hate them, though. I'm always avidly trying to repair things if I see anything. But I like this. I like this foliage kicking around here. I think I would want to see maybe, depends on the table it's being put on, maybe a couple sprigs of deadish grass. Just a couple, not too many, because it will create a variation in height of the vegetation, which will, I think, bring a little bit more interest. So, something to think about, popping those up and down, just a few. We don't need it to be, grassed in, but something like that I think would add a lot. And here we can talk about a couple things. First, the roof. War Machine. You can always put a plate bolted onto something and it just works. It's nice. It's a very small touch, but it really helps to break up what would otherwise be a very flat, a very boring roof, and it gives it just a little something of interest. Something people don't normally do, it just occurred to me, maybe how about like a second little bolted on thing that's a little bit more, like it meets it, but it comes down, it's a little off-centered and a little smaller. I think sometimes a single piece alone looks lonely. I always say that about plants. Plants get lonely. They never want to be by themselves. They need other plants around them. And I think in this instance, I think that might help. Not critical, but it was a thought I just had. The wood, I like this color of the wood. I don't know, the wood is very captivating in this piece. I like it a lot. I think the color that you've gotten in it is very realistic, and it feels approachable. It's warm. It's a nice contrast actually to the cold bricks. Even though red is really a warm color, bricks always feel kind of cold to me. So I think that's really great. I see you've got some algae or runoff soiling of the bricks, and I didn't think about that until just now. But that's Soof. That's one of our new cats. He's an adoptee. I actually put him on the porch right now because he was scratching the couch for attention, which is not good. But I digress. Corral, instant viewer. Who knows what's going to show up? In this photo, I'm looking at this guy's base and this base, and I'm thinking we have a fairly arid climate that we're playing this game in. This is not somewhere lush, and I think what I'm seeing here feels like algae. And I think it would be better matching this environment if it was, I want to say sooty, but that's not right. But you're going to go into those kinds of gray, dirty browns, off black kind of weathering, where it's more like minerals that have been seeping out of things and flowing down as the rain has flowed. I took a look actually at some I owe him extra time for Soof. Some big buildings that have natural weathering on them, and I was trying to figure out, is it from, debris on the roof? Is that leaching out? What is it? I don't know. It's just the minerals and the way it falls over time, and it creates this very diffuse flow of this sort of blackish, but it's a very thin black that fades out as it goes down. That's a lot to say about this one little spot here, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I would move away from green and go into something closer to an oil color, even though this isn't oil. Besides, it's War Machine. Who knows what they got going on inside? Maybe it's been exploding oil against the walls for the last 20 years. You can get away with it in War Machine. Anyway, those are my thoughts there. And I don't know if I have too much more I feel like I need to say. Overall, I think it's a wonderful piece. I like it a lot. I just love that wood and brick combo. It's very nice. So, thank you for submitting it, Philip, and hopefully you and others enjoyed taking a look at it as well. If you have questions or comments for me, always feel free to leave them down below. I will get to them at some point, and I appreciate them a lot. If you're interested in submitting rapid fire critique, somewhere down here is oh my gosh, the battery meter is showing. All right, I better wrap this up. There's all those links to information. Check those out if you're interested. And come back soon, because I'll be coming back soon with another Terranscapes video.